minus 1 minute, everyone.
Don't be
Let's
shocked
listen.
if we hold.
Coming back ground for the same touchdown, hopefully.
They're not seeming to care about it. Here we go, Booster what? They're not seeming to care about it on the tech feed, but we can provide. And touchdown!
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are watching from. Today is the launch of the Minotaur 4 rocket on Roblox this time. The first ever live stream with the new GUIs and the new channel name. That's Rose Space Doge Guy. And as you can see, same countdown, same logo, well, kind of same logo, and same countdown. Because everything is that Space Doge Guy style today. And even me, as the same commentator, this time creator of this game, completely made it myself, and well, not really. Well, I did. But if you worked on the Minotaur rocket itself, I was more on the map details. So, welcome to the second Minotaur 4 launch on Roblox this year, and at the new launch site, new launch place, Vandenberg Space for Space. Although it doesn't look like it, yeah, I couldn't really, I didn't have enough time to completely finish it, because it was kind of a rush build, as you could probably see. But we have the mountains here, which is of course very good. Although, yeah, there are mountains everywhere instead of the ocean. But that doesn't matter for now, because we're less than 25 minutes away, of course, until the launch of Starpink 1.2. It's Starpink, not Starlink. Because it's the first stage of launch, we start 25 minutes before coverage. That is our main principle here. So, today, a new flight, a new or the second flight, a new launch pad, so everything is new here, and we're gonna have a pretty short coverage here as well, because we're not gonna have views after launch, so it's basically gonna be this launch and that's it. So nothing much, sadly, on your table slash screen. Although we do have a couple of launches coming up. Actually, the last launch I streamed here was also a Minotaur 4, so it's surprising we got a few Minotaur 4s in here. It was a little bit ago since we've live streamed again, 1 month ago, which is quite a long time actually. We had many planned streams, but they were of course cancelled, except this one, and that is more because, I don't know actually. Because I feel better streaming this than an Atlas 5 launch. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's not my own game and stuff because of that. So, I don't know actually. So, wonder what that is. Okay. I'm getting bad news here. It's my bad news. Okay, oh god. Okay. Why is it June 10th? Okay. Oh, even worse. Yeah, this is not funny. Are you kidding me? Are you Okay, I'm getting some news here. More looking from the app as well. Okay. Fuck! Fuck, man. Actually, I cannot swear here. Hold up. Okay, the reason why I'm not happy, because it looks like the Axiom 4 launch, which was originally scheduled for June 8th, then June 9th. But guess what? It's now June 10th. I was good for June 8th and 9th. But June 10th, no way. Yeah, okay. When is Crew 11 though, then? Okay. This is very bad news. So for any of the people watching, that know me from That Space Doge guy, which is this is my second channel. The Axiom 4 launch stream broadcast, the special coverage I originally was planned to take, is gonna be cancelled from now on, and that is because the launch is June 10th. I will be at school, so there's no way I can do that. Of course, very devastating. I will of course mention it in the post. Yeah, man, SpaceX, it's like they don't want me to stream it. That's crazy. They always, exactly when I have when the day has come, when I think, okay, now if it doesn't change, we're good. But then it changes and I think, oh my god. And that's literally what happened just now. Because SpaceX cannot make up their mind. Let's be serious. Like, it's crazy. Okay, we're gonna talk about that later. But now let's take a look at the launch pad here from a drone shot here. Just pretend it's a drone shot. So here we see the Minotaur 4 rocket standing clear as day on the launch pad here. Beautiful to see, with the mobile gantry, or the mobile service tower, however you want to call it, in the Big 25. This helps support the rocket pre-launch and post-launch. So yeah, well, pre-launch most of the time. So, you can see it here. This was, okay, I could show you a picture from earlier in the day. If I still have it, because of course the game is also open now, so if you want to see the launch and experience it for yourself right now, go ahead, go to the game. I will send it in a minute. Of course, if you're just joining us, welcome to the live coverage of the Minotaur 4 rocket in Roblox, as you can see. Thank you very much, 4 days ago, Oliver Arsenal, for subscribing. He's probably not even watching this. I would understand though. No worries. Anyway, I will now be... Here's the link to the game. As you can see, there it is. Of course, there will be much more launches coming up in the coming days or weeks, actually, if they are not going to be cancelled. It is all what I'm going to do. Probably the ALA, the Orange Rocket sister rocket, might be scrapped completely, and that is because of the game is at the moment very laggy, and I have no time to fix it, and I think it's because of the rocket itself. So there's nowhere we're gonna get that fixed. And yeah. So if you have a minute, we're gonna show you pictures from earlier today, how it looked like at the launch site. And I think we're having it here now on the screen. Here you can see. This was from earlier in the day, when the rocket was still in its MOA gantry, or mobile service tower. You can of course access our Discord server. It's called ASA, but it might be renamed depending. I think it will be renamed, because this server is actually a connection of all row space that I own myself in that server. Although, of course, other rocket launches will be streamed here as well. It's just mine that is on the Discord server. So everything row space will be streamed here, and the Discord server is pretty much from what I own. And you can see I have an entire rogue rigger side, test site. We have the Rotibus program, which is coming up. So yeah, Rotibus 1 was actually scheduled for May, but is now around July, which is quite an interesting month. If I can speak, we're already half into 2025, which is insane. And that's really the truth. Cause yeah, so we're just checking out when the launch could happen. Cause I'm just trying to figure out, cause I own the Rotibus program, so I can give you updates whenever. It looks like I will probably do it around the Tuesdays, like today. That's more because of personal reasons, because then someone isn't here and I can stream as much as I want without having complaints. So all is on Tuesdays or sometimes Saturday, Sunday, which is gonna be a challenge though. Although this Sunday, of course not, because it's June, the launch is somewhere July. Actually 8th June, if you haven't noticed yet, of course you may haven't, the Aiden show, which I also own, is going to be aired June 8th live on the Aiden show S3 season 3 channel. You can search it up on YouTube. I hope you can find it. It only has about 3 subscribers, sadly. So if you want to subscribe, go there, and yeah, go ahead with that. So if you want. So, we're probably gonna do it July Tuesdays, probably first or second Tuesday of July. Maybe that's best, but I am not sure. So, we're gonna see what will occur, and I hope. Okay. So, July 1st, July 8th. Probably somewhere around the vacation spots, which is July 29th, which is pretty late. Which I'm probably not gonna do, because probably June 8th. So we're gonna have a new launch time, will be announced later today about the day of launch, not the time. The time is not confirmed at this point. So yeah, new update. Alarm bells ringling. Rotibus 1, which is going to be launching from the Spaceport Resort, is going to be launching on July 8th, 2025. Which is this year in just about a month or so, which is quite a lot after Squid Game 3. So I'm probably going to be very emotional when we're watching Squid Game. But that's me. But I don't get emotional so fast in movies. Like, I'm not like the one that cries, like never, even in like movies where it's so sad. But I think it's because Squid Game is like, it's so popular, it hangs with everyone. It's gonna be like double, it's gonna be like so much, it's gonna be watched so much that's just, yeah, it's gonna have to wrinkle a bell with me, because Squid Game 2 was quite sad. That's the first time I actually have cried in a movie or series. which is quite insane actually, because I never do. I'm not like the cry guy on movies. Like not like crying. No, not that. Like just like tears. That's all. Alright, enough about Squid Game. We're just about 10 minutes away from the launch here. Looks like all systems are looking good for today's flight. Of course, the Starpink program. It's a program for basically what Starlink is. Everyone knows Starlink, but we're now going to do it in Roblox, called Starpink. It's an internet constellation network. Although it isn't with like 60 satellites at once, it's with one box. Just one box with probably 10 or 20 satellites in it, depending on the size of the rocket, size of the box, and payload, and everything of the rocket. And actually, if we take a look at the prices of Starlink in real life, because yeah, Starlink exists, of course. Looks like it's 50 euros, which is not a lot, actually. I was thinking it would be very much. What? 50 euros only? For Starlink? I was not expecting that. Roaming with Starlink, 40 euros. Oh, and then at once it's 200. Okay, that's fair. So, okay, 50 gigabytes, 40, and unlimited 72. And that's the pricing over here. So, wonder how that's going to be over the different countries around the world. Sorry for that. Starlink Mini. Now just 7 minutes away from the launch here. Now, just about 7 minutes or still go for launch at this point. So yeah, the second mission of Minotaur in 2025. Let's actually show you the previous launch that happened, which was also live streamed, broadcasted by me. So if you have a minute, we'll show you that in a sec. Here. And this was actually carrying the Nexium 1 payload. Today will be Starpink 1.2, like I just said. But let's actually give you the experience of what happened on that flight. With audio. So lucky you, you're gonna have audio. Sorry for that crazy the hell? Okay. I wonder how that's saved. Okay, so this was actually pre-launch. And here we go, 20 seconds. It doesn't have launch sound, so we're just gonna mute it. So this was back at Nexium 1. For also Minotaur. 5, 4, here was replay. And there was the liftoff. And in 5 minutes, that's gonna happen right here on Roblox. Less than 5 minutes away until the launch. Looks like everything is looking good for today's flight. The pre-launch checks are complete. And yes, of course, today we have the Wallops mission control, although this is not a Wallops flight facility, or launch from Wallops flight facility. It's going to be the mission control. Of course, not the real mission control that's actually being used in this game. Just to give you an idea how that works. So in just a few seconds you will hear the teams from Wallops Flight Facility, which is of course not real, like I just said a million times, just to give you an idea how the launch time will go. Now, looks like everything is go for the launch here, and just a couple of minutes, coming up to 3 minutes until liftoff of Minotaur 4 with Starpink 1.2.
And this is the TLC, T-minus 3 minutes and counting.
3 minutes and counting. Here we go. Let me actually zoom in on the rocket. Two minutes.
And step 86, T-minus 2 minutes and counting, mark, VM, verify flight computer, auto sequencer started.
Auto sequencer started.
BLC, verify T-minus 2 minute limit checks are go, check step 86.
BLC limit checks are go.
Check 87, PCC, activate ordnance, arm enable.
Arm enabled.
Check 88, VM, verify flight computer in flight mode.
Flight computer armed.
Check 89, PCC, arm vehicle ordnance.
Proceeding.
Copy.
And now they're proceeding with today's countdown here. 1 minute left until the launch.
Vehicle ordnance armed.
Check step 90, standing by step 91. All stations VLC. We're currently stepping through 70 seconds to launch. LV is working, no issues. The range is green. T-minus 60 seconds, mark.
Here we go. 60 seconds, 1 minute. Here we go.
Step 91, T-minus 45 seconds, VM, verify stage select activated.
Alright, yeah, they have
VM is
many
go for
steps to complete
Copy that. Check step
for
91.
today's launch. So let's listen in as we see Starpink 1.2 fly on a Minotaur 4.
T-minus 15. T-minus 10. T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Liftoff of the Northrop Grumman Minotaur rocket carrying 4 L-129 spacecraft to orbit for the National Reconnaissance Office, marking 20 years of Minotaur.
Flight path or nominal. Pitch over complete.
We see successful launch of the Minotaur 4 rocket carrying Starpink 1.2. And that was a beautiful takeoff from the launch site.
T plus 36 seconds. Entering max Q. Attitude nominal.
Passing Mach 3 at maximum stage 1 thrust of over 5,000 pounds.
Beautiful launch there.
Passing Mach 4, vehicle is half original mass.
Cooling off.
So we're just gonna listen now to the countdown because that's now the important step of this mission.
Vehicle attitude and flight path are nominal.
Vehicle avionics and power systems are performing as expected.
T plus 85 seconds at maximum stage 2 thrust of over 300,000 pounds.
Attitude and flight path are nominal. Vehicle is now 1/4 of its original mass.
We can listen to the countdown net and see how the launch is going. Of course, I've completely replicated the launch in Roblox, so everything what's happening in the countdown, you can actually is happening in this game, which is very cool. Stage 2 burning out, so we expect to see that as well on the in the game. So that will conclude the coverage, I believe, because there's nothing else to show you really except an empty launch pad, which has been cleared about a few minutes ago. We can actually see 2.5 minutes ago. The second stage has now burned out. We see this third stage, I think, is probably now in work. Of course, we don't have views of that, sadly, so we're gonna end our coverage here. I want to thank everyone for watching today's stream. Although everyone, it's a very new channel, so I believe there's no one really. Doesn't matter. I still want to thank myself for coming to this live stream. And yeah, we will be back for another launch. Let's actually see the schedule for my launches. Of course, there are other launches as well coming up. We know now that the Rotobus 1 launch will be June 8th. And yeah, the Rotobus 1 will not have any astronauts on board and will only go around, well, it will go around the moon, just like Artemis 1 actually in real life happened back in 2022, I believe. So, the next launch is not going to be Orange Rocket System. I believe that will now be fully cancelled, and the only rocket that the Aiden's Launch Alliance is gonna have is gonna be the Atlas 5 rocket, so that's scrapped. GPS-A will be flying on another vehicle then. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for today's coverage. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you then.
T-minus 1 minute, everyone.
Don't be
Let's
shocked
listen.
if we hold.
coming back down for a safe touchdown, hopefully.